Hello, and welcome back to All Things Alicia with your host, Alicia. And I am so glad that you have found this channel if you are new. We are all about saving on purpose with purpose and all things personal finance, life, faith, all the things. And if you are an oldie but goodie, thank you so much for your continuous support. On today, we're going to be stuffing several of our envelopes. We're going to look at our kids' savings. We're going to look at our sinking funds, our vacation spending, as well as our long-term savings and our cash wallet. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. So this is the cash breakdown. This is by the Aesthetic Dollar. Please check her out. And we have these categories. We have some that are in real cash, real money, and then some that are in prop. The total is going to be $3,357. So grateful and thankful for the funds that we have to make a dent in each of these envelopes. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to count our cash. And I am definitely going to use our calculator for sure. So here we go. We have 500. This is a placeholder. So we have 500 plus, and these are 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000, 2,100, 2,200. So we have 2,200 and $100 bills. How are you all doing? Hope that you're enjoying this May season. 50s, we have 50, 100, 150, 200. I have a lot going on, but I am still thankful to God for just being alive, y'all, and being here. Please, if you pray, I ask that you pray for my father, who has been critically ill for the last 2.5 weeks. And he was on vacation visiting some family and friends. So he's not even home, and he's been in the hospital. So please, if you could pray for him, I would greatly appreciate that. In 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320. All right, and in 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And I know you all, if you're not new, you'll be so proud of me because I use my my little fingertip moistener so I can count these bills. All right, in 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So tell me, what have you all been up to? In 2s, we have $4. And in 1s, we have 1, 2, and 3. Did I get it right on the first time, you all? Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stuff anything that has real cash first because I have the real cash in front of the prop money. So first we're going to stuff my son's binder. Okay, and he is going to get $35. So a 20, a 10, and a 5. So that is 35 for Mr. Elijah. And then we're going to do the same for my other son. He's going to get 35. And this is really for their haircuts that they get every couple weeks. Okay, awesome. So we're going to check those off. And then also in cash, we're going to do our cleaning lady, which she's going to get $220. And she is coming this week. Thank goodness. Because we definitely need it. Okay, so that is our cleaning. And we're going to check that off. And then also in cash, we have spending money for me. I'm just going to do $20 and $20 for my husband. All right, so I'm just going to set that to the side because that's going to go in my wallet. Okay, and then the last thing is beauty, which is for my hair. We're going to be, as you all know, getting ready for our cruise, which we leave on June 1st. And so I'm getting my hair done before that, and I'm getting it crocheted. And so I want to make sure I have enough for that. So that's going to be $270. Okay, so that's 100, 250, and 70. Okay, and then I'm going to get my nails done, but I'm going to do that with the next paycheck. So that is all of our real cash. So now we're moving into our prop money, and we use prop money because, again, the money is in the bank. earning us some interest. So I'm going to start with the kids again. I'm going to do back to school, which is going to receive $86. So 50, 70, 80, 5, and 6. And we're going to add it to what we currently have in there. So that will be, now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, and 6. So we have $306. And we already spent out of that envelope to purchase my son some shoes, I think, for school, or something that I ordered that I was like, that should last you at least through the first half of the next school year, I hope. Okay, so that is back to school. So we're going to cross that off, and then we're going to go to my son's birthday, my younger son. His birthday is in July, and he is going to receive $36. So 20, 30, 5, and 6. And so we're going to go ahead and add all of that goodness here. And so now my younger son has 100, 20, 30, 5, 40, 2, 43, and 44. 144. And so we are well on our way. Our goal for him is 250. Okay, so we're going to check that off. And then we're going to stuff, let's see. I think for kids, kids savings, we're going to stuff in here, and then we should be done with this binder. So in kids savings, we're going to stuff, let's see, $435. So 100, 200, 300, 40, 20, 30, and 5. So now in kids savings, and we have a little bit more that we're stuffing in this one, because you all know I said I was not going to go over budget, but you all know I did for my son's birthday, my older son's birthday. He's turning 13. So I pulled some from the kids' savings to cover the gap. So I wanted to put some of that money back into their envelope. So now for kids saving, they have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So let's get $1,000 placeholder, y'all. That is exciting. So there we go, 1,000. Okay, so 1,020, 30, 40, 45, 50, 52, 54. So let's condense this. And let's get a $50 bill. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And now we have 1,054. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so that's great. So that is our kids binder. So we're going to cross off our kids. Okay, now we're going to go into our sinking funds and our long-term savings, and we're going to stuff our 401k. 401k is going to receive 585. So 500, 50, 70, 85, I think. Let's just double check. Yes, 585. So 550, 70, 85. So let's add that to our pile here. Let's see. What do we have here? I think we can do some condensing for sure. So let's see here. Okay, so here we go. So we have 3,000, 4,000, 4,500, 1,000, right? So we have 3,000. This is 1,000, 2,000, and 3 is 5,000. So let's get a $5,000 placeholder. Yay! Let's see if we have one over here. We do. So there's a 5,000. Oh my goodness, you all! That is exciting. So 5,000, 5,100, 5,200, 5,250. 5,270, 5,290, 5,300, 5,310, 5,315, 5,320, 5,322, 2,324. Okay, so y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our handy dandy tracker, and let's just double check. So 47.39 was our last balance. We added 585. So 53.24. I think that's what I counted, y'all. So that is very good. Okay, so I'm gonna update the trackers and all that stuff offline just so that we don't make this video super long. Okay, so now we're gonna check off our 401k, and we're gonna do our emergency fund, right? So in emergency, we used some of our, I don't even know if this is correct. Let's see. Okay, so we have $99, 50, 70, 95, 79. So we use some of our emergency fund for an emergency. As I mentioned, my dad has been sick. So we're going to stuff this with 125. So 120 and 5. So now we have, let's see. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 190. Wait, 150, 170, 190. Yep, 210, 215, 220, 222, 224. And we're just going to slowly get that back built up, you all. Okay, so that's emergency fund. And now we're going to stuff our annual subscriptions. And it is going to get 112. So 100, 10, and 12. Okay, and we already have 100 in there, so we have 200, 10, and 12. So, and as you all know, this is a sinking fund, like we spend out of it all year long to pay for different annual subscriptions. So it's going to go up and down as we make payments on things. Okay, so that's our annual subscriptions. Let's stuff our family vacation. I'm super excited about that. And actually, let's go over here. So let's use our vacation binder. We'll come back to that other binder. So remember, our plan was to add 1,100. So we're going to do that today. And we're going to add money into each of the envelopes. We have an excursion envelope, but it's already fully funded. We're going to add 200 to our food. So this is just extra food that we want to purchase on the ship that is not included. So it's just in case. So that is going to be fully funded. So I'm going to put our card there. Okay, and then we're going to stuff gas and parking with 220. Okay, so that's 220. So this is for us to buy gas to go over to the port. We're going out of Port Canaveral, so we can just drive because we live in South Florida. And we're going to say fully funded, and that's going to also cover our parking at the port. Okay, into souvenirs, just in case, we're going to add 200. Okay. So that's just if we want to get some stuff. And then spending, this is for whatever we need. This is 200. Okay. And then we're going to stuff, tips is already funded. It's fully funded. We're going to stuff spa with 200. I haven't booked my appointment, but I do plan to do that because I definitely will need that. So let's do that. And then we're going to stuff miscellaneous with $80. Okay, so 50, 70, and 80. And all of those are now fully funded. So we are ready to go for our trip. And any of you that have been on a cruise, you know that you use your little key card for all of your expenses. So all of those will go to my American Express credit card, so I can get all the points. And then when we get back, I will make a payment using the funds that I have in the bank to cover the credit card expenses so that we incur no interest, but also so that we stay on budget. All right, so that is the plan there. Okay, so we can cross that one off. And just to go back to our other binder, we're going to stuff my husband's birthday. And his birthday is in January, so we have time. So we're going to stuff 42. So 20, 40, and 2. So $42. And he already has some money in here. So let's see what he has. He has 100. Oops. Get our money organized there. Okay, so he has 100, 120, 140, 160, 165, 167, 168. So we have plenty of time to save up for him. And the goal for him is $500. Okay, so that is done. And we have to stuff our HOA. Our HOA is going to get $236. It is due every 3 months. So 100, 200, 20, 35, and 6. So this is our last category because we have no money left, as you can see. But we did a lot of stuffing today. I'm super excited and feel blessed and thankful that we're able to stuff this many envelopes. And okay, so now in each way we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 450, 460, 465, 470, 1 and 2. So 472. All right, you all, so that is our stuffing for today. We stuffed our vacation, our sinking funds, our savings, our kids, our wallets, all the things. Hope that you enjoyed this stuffing. Remember to save on purpose with purpose, and most certainly be blessed. And I would love in the comments if you can just put some praying hands so that I know that my followers are praying for my dad. I really do appreciate that. Again, such a pleasure to present this to you all, but it's also good for me to just stay on track and stay on purpose. So talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.